up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Erin Bees. I'm a wife, a mom, a military veteran, and I spent 13 and a half years in multi-level marketing, healed my way out of it, and now I'm using all of my platforms to raise awareness around the dangers of multi-level marketing. This video has absolutely nothing to do with that, but it is something that you guys have requested. So if you're brand new to my channel, hello, so glad you're here. Shout out to all the members, shout out to everybody that has subscribed to my channel, and I'm just excited that you guys are here. So if you would like to connect with me more, you can become a member. We have a Discord, which is amazing. You can connect with me on social media. Here's my handles. And I also have a podcast and merch and all kinds of stuff. So one of the but one request that I keep getting over and over again is a skincare video. So I know that this is not what I normally do on my channel, but it is something that you guys have requested. So here we are. I'm going to do a skincare, get ready with me. Also a review of the Jones Road Beauty, what the foundation, and I'm also going to be using the lip and cheek stick. So if you've been wondering about these products, I'm going to talk about them here. It's a vibe today. I got my bathrobe on. We're going to jump into skincare, then some super simple makeup. And yeah, so feel free to ask me questions below. Appreciate you guys giving me a thumbs up for this video. And let's get going. So the first thing I do is when I get out of the shower, I make sure my skin is damp, and I'm going to use a hyaluronic acid serum. This is what I use. Now, guys, I'm not a beauty YouTuber, so just like, this is like everyday makeup situation. And this is a hyaluronic acid serum. I just got this from Amazon, and it is by Sinalis Cosmetics. So I like to have my skin damp because I want to make sure that this pulls in that water for hydration. Make sure you get your neck. So that is the first thing that I start with. Oh, and I should also mention that I use a CeraVe hydrating foaming face wash. I think it's CeraVe. That's what I use. My skin is dry in combination. I feel like that's important for you guys to know. I'm usually oily in my T-zone, but everywhere else here is typically dry. This is the moisturizer I use by First Aid Beauty, and it's called the Ultra Repair Cream. And yeah, I used to get a lot of like dry patches here since I started using this. And guys, I typically will layer this on. However, because I'm combining this with because I'm going to be using the What the Foundation, which is also naturally hydrating because it's oil-based, I'm not going to slather it on like I normally do, except for down here. But normally I slather it, and yeah. Get your neck, friends, okay? Get your neck, get your chest, bring it all the way down. And also, if I have any extra moisturizer, I will put it on the or hyaluronic acid or any of that extra product in general. I'll put it on the top of my hands. All right. So there's that. This is what I use under my eyes. It's by The Ordinary. It's a caffeine solution. Helps with puffiness. Usually when I wake up in the morning, I'm a little puffy, but a little bit here, a little bit here. I've got a mirror over here that I'm going to be looking at too periodically. So then rub this in. All right, so there we have that. Let that sit for just a minute. Now, normally, the way that I do my makeup, I will put a primer down, which is usually the e.l.f. Pore Putty That's usually what I will do. But what I noticed with the Jones Road foundation is she doesn't suggest a primer. So that's very interesting to me. And I will tell you guys, I have used it a couple times. And I really like how it looks. I like the hydration and all of that stuff. So I have used this several times. Back to skincare though, once a week I'll use the Ordinary Peel. Just once a week. And just to get rid of all like the dead skin cells and allow all the good products that I put on my skin to actually get into my skin. So now that this is all kind of soaked in, we're gonna get to foundation. And I'm excited. So this is the Jones Road with the foundation. It is an oil-based product. This is how mine came. It's in the color porcelain. And you're not supposed to use a lot. So this is for people that don't like, I don't like foundation. I don't like how it feels in my skin. I don't like the heaviness. I like a more natural look. And that's what this is designed for. It's supposed to be like your skin, but better. And a little bit goes a long way. So if you're looking for a full cover foundation, this is not the product. This is also designed for dry and combination skin, and it's also designed for older women. So in my opinion, especially after using it, it makes sense. Like it makes sense what she was doing. So this smells like ginger, not super strong, more like when you go to a spa and they have, I don't know, that's what it, like that kind of smell, if you will. But to me, it's like a gingery, fresh smell. Normally when I put regular makeup on, I don't actually use a foundation. I usually will put a primer, moisturizer, skincare, all of that stuff. Then I will do a primer, and then I will do like some sort of a powder, usually a setting powder or just something real light. And then I'll do blush and all of that stuff. So this is very different, and a little bit goes a long way. Let's see if I can get a little bit closer so you guys can see. I don't know who invited her to the party, but I don't like it. Okay, and this is a balm. So I haven't put a ton on, but you have to blend it into the skin, and it creates this really pretty finish. I typically have larger pores here, and that was one of the things that I was really worried about, but this stuff works so amazing. It does leave the skin a little tacky, and I am not a fan of that. So I will also put some setting powder over it. I'll put a little bit more on. But this is super hydrating. You can see it in my skin. You can see like it gives it that little bit of a shine. I'm gonna put a little bit more on. Yeah, I think I forgot my nose. You can apply this with a brush. You can apply it with a beauty blender, but this is a product I like to use clean hands. I just feel like it really blends it well. I love this stuff. It's so good. Okay, so now that we have that, this is the first time I'm showing this. I did a review on TikTok, but you know, you can only do so much on TikTok. But this is the lip and cheek stick in the color Mauve Rose. And I think the color is really pretty. And I'm gonna use this for my blush. This is also, that looks really crazy. This is also a balm. So that's why I'm putting this on now. When I set my face, all the stickiness is gonna be gone. But like, I love how this brings just a little bit of color to the cheeks. Why do I sound like that? But anyways, it brings a little bit of color to the cheeks. I probably used too much on this side, actually. That's okay. It blends really well. I should have grabbed a cloth, that's okay. And adds a little bit of color. I just like it right there on the cheekbone. The cool part is that you can also apply this to, look at that, you guys, love it. You can also apply it to your lips. So I will do that at the end. I feel like that was really loud. Okay. So next, I'm gonna set this next because I don't really like the sticky feeling. So whatever setting powder you guys use, just a little bit. And it'll take away the shine and make it not so sticky. I'll show you. Look at the difference on my forehead. Here we go. That is like, girl, she's hydrated. I love this stuff under the eyes too. Not the setting powder, but the foundation. I like how it hydrates under the eye. You know, because like as we get older, we get wrinkles under there, right? And so if you put a ton of product, it's gonna just accentuate that. Who wants that? Okay, so there's that. I just spilled my setting powder everywhere. Yikes. All right, so now I'm gonna go in. I could skip around. Here's the thing with makeup. You can do it however you want to. You can do it in whatever order you want. Yeah. This is my tried and true highlighter palette that I always use by Anastasia of Beverly Hills. It's very well loved. And I'm gonna go in with Forever Young, which is my favorite. And just kind of put that over the blush. If you really like a blush look, like a strong blush look, you can put some blush over the Jones Road Balm, the lip and cheek stick. And that probably would take away the stickiness and really like show off the blush color. Yeah. All right, so there's that. So I'm gonna do my brows off camera, and then my brows and my mascara off camera, and then I will be right back to show you guys the finished look. Hello. Okay, I am back. Brows are done, mascara is done. I use the telescopic carbon black. That's what I use. And then I also used the e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil in the color taupe. Oh, girl. All right, and so because I have a lot of moisturizing products on, I'm gonna use a matte finish setting spray to kind of balance everything. Oh, so good. And then to finish this super simple everyday look pretty much, and now I'm going to be incorporating this into everyday because it's so easy and it just gives your skin such a really pretty glow. I'm going to go in with the lip and cheek stick, again in the color Mauve Rose, for my lips, and it just gives a little bit of color. So there you have it. This is the finished look. I have used the Jones Road What the Foundation several times. I did a wear test. If you are somebody that has drier combination skin, I do suggest, if you're like out and about, you're wearing this all day, you'll probably need to take some powder with you because it is such a hydrating product for your T-zones, especially if you're oily, or not oily, but combination in the T-zone. So I love the glow that it gives. I really like how it is super light. I don't feel like anything is on my skin, and it just gives it a really healthy glow. So if you want to see the review test, or the wear test, if you will, you can go to my TikTok and you can check that out. But yeah, I definitely think if you are somebody that has mature skin, if you have dry skin or combination, this is a product, especially if you don't like traditional foundations, if you don't like how it feels on your skin, you don't like that heaviness, this is something that you could, I mean, there's been many days where I've just put it on after all my skincare and threw some mascara on and went, and it, you know, it was awesome. So highly suggest it. Highly suggest it. I think it's a great product. I see exactly what she was doing. And I hope you guys liked the video. I know this was very different, but I just wanted to answer some of your questions that you guys have asked me before about skincare. And this controversy on TikTok was crazy. So I wanted to also provide an honest feedback from an everyday person that's not a makeup artist. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you love the video, feel free to give me a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, even though this is not the norm of what I normally, as far as content and what I put out, it was fun to do something a little bit different. So thank you guys for being here, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everybody.